Welcome to another episode of What is Hashimoto's with Dr. Martin Rutherford. To find out more on any of our topics, or for information on scheduling a consultation with Dr. Rutherford, please visit us at whatishashimoto's.com. And now, here's Dr. Rutherford.
Okay, so today we're going to respond to a question, and the question is, will thyroidectomies cure Hashimoto's? So the answer is no. Why do we do thyroidectomies? We're going to be talking about that tomorrow. But a thyroidectomy takes your thyroid out, okay? And the problem is that the thyroidectomy doesn't address the root cause of the problem. And the root cause of the problem is an overactive immune response. It's an autoimmune problem. That's really the root cause of the problem. The thyroidectomy in this particular light usually occurs when you have driven your endocrinologist batty because they can't find a drug that works for you, and you're still having a significant number of symptoms. So what I'm seeing today in the thyroid world is the doctors have now diagnosed you with Hashimoto's. They've tried all kinds of medications. None of them have worked. So it's like, let's just take it out or radiate it, by the way. This could also go along with, does radiation cure it? And the answer is no. And not only does it not cure it, here their position is, we'll take it out, okay? We'll take it out and we'll give you enough thyroid hormone. We'll fine tune it just right so that it works, which the vast majority of the time it doesn't. So you got, number one, you have somebody who's, giving you exogenous hormones. They're giving you levothyroxine or Synthroid or maybe one of the natural ones. But still, it's very difficult to dose that properly, number one. Number two, it is very frequent that because of the positioning of the thyroid, it isn't taken out completely. And so if you still have thyroid tissue there and the tissue was getting attacked before you got the surgery, you're still going to be getting thyroid attacks from the immune system after the surgery. And you're still going to end up putting out intermittently excessive amounts of T4. Not as much as if you had your whole thyroid, but it's still there. It's still confusing. It's still not allowing that person to maybe dose your thyroid that they're going to give you the way that they think they're going to dose it. I think one day they're going to figure this out, but for right now, there's a lot of thyroids coming out. There's a lot of thyroids coming out. I'm amazed at how many people put up their hand and go, no, give me radiation. Radiate me. And that's like crazy. They walk into like into the room with like a hazmat suit on, and then they tell you don't go near anybody for the next several weeks or whatever it is. And so that's something that I would avoid. But it will not cure it. And there's another aspect to this too. Let's just even theorize that they got it all out, and let's theorize that they could somehow figure out the absolute perfect dosing of the exact proper medication for you, which is no small task if it can even be done. You still have things that are called conversion factors. So most people have Hashimoto's, they have digestive problems because Hashimoto's can either cause celiac, or just can cause your stomach and your gallbladder and your liver and your intestines to not properly digest properly. So, and when that happens, you can't convert your proper thyroid hormones, or you can't convert the artificial hormones, or even the synthetic or the natural hormones that they're giving you. You can't convert them properly into active, properly functioning thyroid hormone, which is called T3. You can't convert the T4 into the T3, the inactive T4 into active, under those circumstances, because you still have, even though you have a thyroid, you still have these intestinal problems. So maybe your liver is not working right, maybe your intestines aren't working as well as they are, maybe the cell sites have slowed down. This is where conversion takes place. So now you have this whole other thing where you take the thyroid medication, but now you go back into hypothyroid or you stay in hypothyroid because that whole issue is still there even though they took out your thyroid. And there's even more than that, but those are the three biggest reasons that I would say that no, taking your thyroid out, getting it irradiated does not cure Hashimoto's.
Thank you for joining us for another episode of What is Hashimoto's? To find out more on any of our topics, or for information on scheduling a consultation with Dr. Rutherford, please visit us at whatishashimotos.com.